So just a little update on the tyres. The tyres are pretty good, they're all on the road. They're a bit noisy at 70, 80, well 70, because you're not really allowed to go 80, are you? But they're a little bit noisy. They're pretty decent, but I've noticed, like, grip wise, like yesterday when we come up here to close the beehive doors up, you just, once the tyres get a bit of mud in them and stuff, and you drive straight, the truck will just, on a bank, on a slope, the truck will just slide like that. We nearly ended up in a pond yesterday, and I'll show you, although there is there's like, I think it's rabbit holes or something that are caved in, and it done out, it made a dip, but I'll show you when I'm down there what I mean. So I'm going back down with the trailer today because I'm removing some of the beehives, but I'm thinking the weight of the hives in the back and on the trailer, we should be all right. My trailer's about knackered. I need a better trailer with bigger wheels, because this one's, you know, the back end is down so low when it's on the back of anything. Even when I had my four-wheel drive Panda, if you look at the videos going back, it sits at such an angle that the back bangs out on the floor. So anyway, I'll get on and I'll show you. When I'm down there, I'll show you the marks where we nearly went in the pond. But they do seem decent tyres. Yeah, so this bit down here, this ditch running along this edge is probably about 6 foot deep. It doesn't look it because all the brambles growing in, but trust me, it's about 6 foot deep up here, and it gets deeper as it heads towards the pond. I could probably see why, like, people are, well, someone's been driving across the fields, but that looks like a tractor, but that's not me. So, but it slopes to the ditch, obviously. Well, up here, you know, if you end up down in this pond, that's a tractor recovery, that. You ain't getting out of there with four-wheel drive. And I'll tell you, last night, well, I think Owen's arsehole puckered up a bit, trying to, because it just slid, and we weren't even going fast. It's just here, just past this puddle coming up. So I'll go a little bit wider today, because say the dip is right here, is right next to the pond, and the pond is about, I'd say about 10-15 feet down there. But yeah, here, this bit, you can see the tracks. It just slid into the hole and then towards the pond. It'll probably do it again. Yeah, back end gone, front end going. So the tyres ain't very good on a side slope. Right, so I've got all the hives strapped up that I'm going to move, apart from that one there. I've got to strap that one up. Yeah, I'm moving them out. There's a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is because of the track. It gets really boggy and stuff down here, and I don't want to chew it all up, keep coming up and down for feeding. So it makes sense to move them to a spot that's more suitable to overwinter for feeding them and stuff. And also, you see, look, I've got a camera there on a stick, on a pole, like, which is live camera. We're on camera now. A camera looking at a camera now is the situation. Yep, be in there. But what we're doing is, you know, I had the camera in a tree and I was picking a few things up, so I thought I'll move the camera closer down here and put it on this thing, looking at the hives. And yeah, I was quite surprised by the amount of people that come down here. So that's the other reason I'm moving them. A lot of people traffic down here, and you know, there's a lot of hives here, so it's worrying in a few aspects. Obviously the gate lock kept getting knocked off the gate. We're quite visible from the road, so they see the truck, and people driving past will see me here now. And you know, a vehicle 4x4 can get down here. So someone, winters are the time people steal bees, so it made me suspicious straight away when the lock starts getting knocked off the gate. Hence why the camera's here, why I got the camera down to see what sort of activity is going on. And yeah, I was quite surprised. Like, someone was down here the other day, apparently he was supposed to be down here agri or something, doing something, but the way he was taking pictures of the hives and videoing the hives and taking pictures of himself and stuff, put me on a bit of an alert and all. It struck me as odd. Like, why would you be doing that? And you know, there's a bit of money here in bees and equipment, and it's 2 years effort here, like building up. You know, it's a lot gone into it, a lot of my time and effort, and like my money and stuff. So it's just too risky now, like to keep these bees on this site, because winter's the time they steal them, you see. So I'll move them all into a more secure place that's easier to get to for the winter. We'll leave one hive here for now, collect up any of these, although I don't think that'll be a problem because of the weather, although them bees are a little bit active, flying in and out. So I'll move the bulk of them and leave hive here to collect up any that, if they are out. I don't know where they are. There ain't none come back. There's one on there from probably last night who got locked out when I was cardboarding up. But yeah, sadly this site is closed down for the winter, and possibly we'll look again, because Stuart did say there's other places on the farm, but it's you got to think when you're putting bees somewhere. If there's a lot of people, like obviously the bees, there's enough bees here to kill someone. Some of them are aggressive, as you see in the videos. The bees go aggressive and you can't do nothing about it. And if someone come down and got stung to death or anything, who's responsible for that, even though they probably shouldn't be down here? There's that, and then there's the theft side of it. If someone steals them, I'll be gutted. And you know, so you do what's best for you. People say insurance and stuff. This site is been difficult to try and even get insurance. Like, I ain't got insurance on this site because of where it is and how easy it is to, you know, get to, and it's in the middle of nowhere and stuff, despite having a camera up, which camera's just a deterrent. Obviously they can steal the camera. I'll get the video because it sends it to my phone, alerts me they're there, but they can steal the camera. There's another expense gone, so it's not worth it. So sadly the bees are going on a journey. Okay, so everything's loaded up that I'm going to take for now. Obviously them bees are going to stay there for a day or two, collect up any stragglers, although nothing's flying really. But yeah, them ones will stay there for a day or two. They're out because I've been bumping about. But we're loaded up. We've got 2 hives in there, 3 hives in there, and then we've got the rest of the hives in the back of the truck. So we've got a bit of weight on. Everything's strapped down, so it shouldn't go nowhere. Famous last words. But yeah, so a couple of days we'll just come and clear that and clear out the camera, and then spring, bring them back in spring, I suppose. Right, so we see how we go getting out. First off, the trailer's going to go down that dirty great big hole, which is probably not a good thing. Yeah, here it goes, because it's got bees on it, so it's in the hole. And it's out of the hole. So I think as long as I go wide up here we'll be alright. But you can see, yeah, we've got a bit of weight on now. You can see where it sucked me down last night into that hole. It pulled us down there. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. Where the back's going. Trailer's gone. Last thing you want to do is lose yourself down there. Yeah, we should be good now until we get to the top. But you see what I mean, like the tyres, they just go you just go sideways, you got no control. It's going back end's going now. Let's get it in a better gear. And let's not hang around. Because here, the trailer might end up here, it might just go bye down ditch. We don't want that, so we've got bees on. Got bees on the truck and the trailer. Now we should be alright now. I was quite surprised yesterday how they just slid to the side like they did. It's leaning that way now. We'll be alright. So that appears to be the last trip ever for this trailer, because this side's just collapsed. Oh no, there's bees getting out. No wonder the bees want to get out. I'm probably thinking, what the shit in hell is going on, Mark? What are you doing to us today? Yeah, that trailer's had its last journey. So I think I'll drag it down to the bottom, even if the wheel comes off. Yeah, look, it's collapsed. It's collapsed. Good job it didn't do that on the road, eh? It done it just as I come through that water, so it's not really got a lot of weight on it. Anyway, I'll drag it down to the bottom in low four-wheel drive, because I reckon this old beast will drag out. We've got some weight in the back. And then yeah, we'll have to assess that. The trailer will be staying down there and I'll have to figure out what to do. I wonder what it was making that noise, dragging. I thought it was bottoming out, but it weren't. It was... I don't even think it's rolling on the wheel. I can't see it from in the truck. It's another reason I don't like this trailer. You can't see it when you got it on the back. You couldn't even see it in the Panda, and you thought you would. You would think you would, but you couldn't. So maybe we'll make it. It's getting heavier. I can feel it getting heavier on the truck. I don't think it'll be a problem for this truck, but I'm just got beehives on there with bees in, and one of the hives seems to be letting out a few bees. It's not good. Down here it might be a bit better, because we'll drag it through the mud. It might tear up the tram. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Today's turning into a problem. This weekend's been a problem. I'll come back when we get down the bottom anyway. It's really typical ex-lorry driver behaviour. Your wheel's falling off and you just carry on. So I've just banked it to get past the tram so we don't dig it up. But yeah, we're in the mud now. We're ploughing, baby. Ploughing with a fucked trailer. So I think that's as far as we go with the trailer. The trailer won't go nowhere. There's not even a lot of weight on it, but it's acting as a plough, look, you can see. So I took it, unhooked it, drove down and then backed up. I'll put the beehives on the tailgate. We'll get all the beehives down and out the truck. We have to try and come back and drag this out, otherwise we'll have to go out up there, across there, and go and get the loader and pick it up and get it out. And we'll see. Then again, if it's a collapsed. So I'm very lucky, because I just took that round the road. Then again, it's not as bumpy on the road. Oh well, let's see what we do. Right, we're hooked up to the trailer. We're in second low. We're just going to try nailing it now. The trailer's empty. But it is shitty, man. I'm not hoping, but it's going to be a forklift job for the trailer, not the truck. Yeah, no chance. And that's with nothing on it, so it's fucked. Yeah, no chance. So we'll leave the trailer there and go around the other way. I think I've not even got a trailer hooked up. Maybe we'll try I. Yeah, so I'll probably just leave the trailer here and recover it with a bloody forklift. It's not what I wanted to be doing. Hey, fucking seat. Shut up. So we are actually moving. Well, we were. Go back and then nail it. We're moving still, we are moving. Oh, I shouldn't have went second. We're on the hill now, so I'm going to gun it. Just get it out of the way. Oh, we lost the stand. That's how you do it. Oh my days. Oh, my poor trailer. Broken. At least we got them down here. Look at that. Oh, there's a bit of wood there. God damn it. So the trailer's staying in the aperie, put it that way. Anyway, we got the stands down, so because I'm sweating, getting and carrying all the little hives and everything. Oh, I'm sweating, and I was sweating more because we're stuck. But look at the mess we made. We have made a mess. He's not going to be happy. He's not being happy, chappy. Anyway. At least we get these beehives on some stands and stuff, and then we're done. So we're all done now. Trailer's out, but look at the mess. See if we can get out now in just the truck. Shouldn't be a problem. But look at that mess we did. Yeah, it's not so much of a problem, just the truck. Then again, when your trailer axle collapses, that's probably what happens in it. But anyway, we're out. Little wheel wash now, although the whole truck needs a wash. My God. Yeah, a bit of a wheel wash. The mirrors need a wash. Truck needs a wash. I need a wash. Everything needs a wash. Yeah. God, it says I've got a door open. I think it's that door there. Anyway, done for the day. I let the bees out while I was down there. What I did was put the brick on the roof and then get long grass, drape it down over the door, pull the tiny bit out of the cardboard so that they can just get out. But when they get out, they're met with a big bundle of grass that they've got to like weave through to actually fly. So that'll force them to reorientate. And I opened them all and then just made sure they all come out and said hello. So they've all got freedom. Look at that. So they'll hopefully reorientate. There is a hive left up at the other side to collect any bees up that might go back there, because some might. And if there's a hive there, they'll go in it. But yeah, anyway, we are done. Got to take my lad to work because he's working at the pub again. See that automatic gate system. This truck, when I bought it off of the farmer that owns this farm, he used to leave gates unlatched and bump them. And when I work for him, like, I'm a bit bad. Well, I'm not bad. You're supposed to, if you go through a gate, you're supposed to close it, and you unlock it. And I used to close them so that they were like locked, like properly, so you couldn't just drive up and bump them. Well, one day it was this truck, that truck, before I bought it off him. He went to bump the gate, and obviously it was shut, and that's why I ended up putting a new bumper on it. So kind of the bumper was my fault really for closing the gate. But oh well. Second wheel wash. So it'd be alright if you got track all the way like this. We wouldn't have got bogged out, anchored down by the broken trailer. So anyway, anyone wants to buy a trailer, it's not had a hard life, honest.